And boom, before we get into the news, we got more news on This World Won't Break. It's now available on Fandango and on Apple TV the September 20th. And also, you were telling me something that I forgot a thing.
If you, I think it might be, I believe it's also on Google Play and possibly YouTube TV. If you Google This World Won't Break, everything will pop up. Basically that's it. Like, any questions, let us know.
Exterminate has seen it. Exterminate got it from Prime and saw it. Exterminate let everybody know how it was in the chat, even if it was awful. I mean, tear it to shreds. Tear it to shreds, Exterminate. But yeah, just wanted to let y'all know that if you have Apple TV, it's going to be available. Oh, damn. My arm doesn't extend that far. It's going to be available September 20th. Exterminate loved it. You'll love it. I loved it. I didn't think I was going to love it, but I loved it. And, you know, she'll tell you if the movie she worked on, like, stinks, I'll say something. Yeah. She hates that about me.
If it wasn't good, we wouldn't be advertising it on our show.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
And yours truly just happened to have worked on it.
I don't know. We advertised Gotham a lot.
But we liked Gotham. Okay.
And there was that time period where I was really obsessed with Krypton. I was like, so I must have been going through depression because I really loved Krypton. I'm just making jokes.
I was gonna say you've never been in denial about that. You've never been in denial about that. I think he's just upset because he's gotten made fun of so much about it.
How did you know about that? Has Mighty been emailing you again?
I know these things. We only live together and see each other, like, most of the day.
Exterminate says, still want my signature copy, though.
Oh, you're going to get one. You're going to get it.
It's in the process. They when we pre-ordered it, they had to make it a DVD and do all that stuff.
I pre-ordered it, like, 2 months ago. I need to check the mail, but anyway.
Yo, you tried to sell me on Krypton. I did. Roasting the shit out of Gotham. Love it, baby. Now that it's over, we can make fun of it.
But I loved the character of Jim Gordon. Like, and then, I don't know, there were some good seasons, there were some bad seasons, there were some good episodes and some bad episodes.
She's gotten on the soapbox now about Gotham. You guys have put her in fighting mode. No,
I'm gonna defend it. I'm gonna defend it. It's not gonna take me 10 minutes to, like, I'm not gonna point out, like, well, that episode was bad and that episode was good. Maybe I should. But, you know, you win some, you lose some. Some episodes were good and some episodes were bad. What can we say?
Gotham was good, end was not. The end was terrible. I mean, I enjoyed Gotham for the most part.
See?
And then you get to the end. Let's go ahead and get to our first thing. We thought it'd be really cool. We thought it would be really cool if instead of doing like a reaction video and just putting it out on YouTube, that we actually did a reaction video in front of you guys live. Right here on Twitch. So, on purpose, we did not watch the Mandalorian trailer. We did not watch, I know, but we got it right here in front of us, and we're going to react to it. So this is the Nerd Alert live reaction video to the Mandalorian. Let's go. Okay. It's hold on.
Show me the one whose safety deemed such destruction. You must reunite it with its own kind.
Where?
This you must determine. The songs of eons past tell of battles between Mandalore the Great and an order of sorcerers called Jedi.
You expect me to search the galaxy and deliver this creature to a race of enemy sorcerers?
They look like Sasha Banks. There's a cute little baby.
This is the way.
October 30th.
You know this is no
place for a child.
Wherever I go, he goes.
So I've heard.
Oh boy.
Uh,
He's like, oh, Dad is about to kill. Oh.
Did he just kill
This is the
everyone
way.
in there? That's crazy.
Okay. Okay.
Alright.
So that was. I'm pumped. Like, I really didn't even need to see a trailer.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. It didn't reveal any of the good parts, the really interesting parts that I want to see, which is like Rosario Dawson or if Darth Maul's in it.
Yeah.
Baby Yoda's always great. You can give. I mean, they could have just showed a picture of Baby Yoda and said
Yeah.
season 2, and I'd be like, okay,
Have him
I'm
just sitting
sold.
there blinking.
I'm pretty sold on that. I'm pretty sold on that. You pretty sold on that?
Yeah.
October.
Of course.
October 30th. It really. I thought it was gonna make us like go crazy, but not
Yeah.
really. It didn't make me go crazy. I'm excited, but it's okay.
Alright.
Chalk that up as failed.
Well, we couldn't really hear it.
We
So,
couldn't really hear it that well, but
Sound
we heard
plays
it.
a big part.
We
I
heard it through here.
I couldn't hear anything.
But anyways, okay. We gotta rewatch it apparently and just blast it so Misty can hear it. No, it was coming out. Never mind. She needs hearing aids. Let's go ahead. Yeah, I was expecting more from the trailer.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and get into the thing that has been this week so crazy. PlayStation had an event. My God, what they gave us, but they also gave us pricing. If you haven't seen the pricing yet, the regular console is $499. The digital console is $399. Comes out November 12th in select countries, mostly all the big countries, but in Europe and other countries like that, November 19th. What's the difference between digital and disc? Just that. They have the same memory and the same power. The only thing different is the disc drive. It's for those people that love keeping everything physical and all that shit. But I'm sorry, digital is $100 cheaper, and I don't care about owning DVDs anymore or physical games.
I still own DVDs and CDs.
Yeah.
It's the thing. Like, I need
you can use my PS4.
Yeah.
I'm getting a PS5 digital. You know.
I need a CD player, actually.
They
That's
also
what I need.
release the prices of games. Well, some. Yeah, some of the game prices range from like 60 to 70. The special editions are 80 to 90, 100. I've seen some of them. I can't remember games specifically, but I've seen it in the pre-orders while I've been trying to pre-order this damn thing. But anyways, they also gave us trailers at the PlayStation 5 event, and I grabbed four that I thought were pretty awesome, and I decided to share them with you. Try higher for us. Oh yeah, in Europe, higher. Some games I prefer to have a physical copy.
See, that's how I am with movies, especially if it's a cheap movie. B, like certain movies, I'll keep the cases for, but then throw away the rest. That I know that sounds crazy, but that's how I've been able to collect so many movies over the years. Seriously.
So these are 4 games that we're excited for from the event, and then we're going in to a discussion/interview with Screen Rant Game Guide editor William Sanamo, also known as Pooh Eater in this channel. I don't know if y'all know that. He actually writes for Screen Rant.
Friend of the show.
It's his job to play video games. It's his job to write about video games. So he's going to be joining us, and we're going to be talking about this whole week about PS5, the pre-order madness, what it means for Xbox, what does Xbox plan on doing. It's a great discussion. So we're going to show the 4 trailers, show that interview, and then we'll be back with more news and more trailers. Let's get to the first trailer, which started the whole event off and gave me almost like a heart attack. Final Fantasy 16.
You all know the target. Shiva's dominant. And only the dominant.
How do we even know the girl will be among us?
Our kind do not question orders, we follow them.
Sergeant, let's summon their icon.
Icon? That thing's a bloody mountain.
Our foe will not relinquish their mother crystal easily. This will be a bitter fight.
You should not be out of doors. We have discussed this. Come, Joshua. Your father will be expecting us.
I am Joshua's shield. I'm sworn to protect him.
What do you mean you refuse? Did you not pledge your sword to our cause?
What does it matter? It was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms, was it not?
Without the blessing of the Mother Crystal, we cannot defend our realm from the spread of the Blight.
So, the Sentinel Dragoons. Imperial Vipers. Do they really mean to invade us?
It's the Archduke's son.
Phoenix.
Stop this!
Second life on fire. But that's impossible.
The legacy of the crystals.
Has shaped our history. For long enough. I'll kill you. If it's the last thing I do.
Magic, both beautiful and powerful, binds together our long history. That common bond we share is the legacy of Hogwarts. Now it is time to add your own story to these hallowed halls and, quite possibly, shape the future of the wizarding world. Every corridor, every portrait, every stone in this castle tells the story of witches and wizards who came before. Here you will meet lifelong friends and grow into your own magical abilities in the classrooms of the world's most talented professors. And while your journey begins at Hogwarts, brewing potions, taming fantastic beasts, and mastering spells, there is a larger world beyond these walls. A world filled with dangers you can't yet imagine. An ancient knowledge long gone from this world. That strange and mysterious talent you possess may be the key to unlocking this dormant power. Your potential is limitless. But what form will it take? The journey ahead will reveal what you stand for. The choices you make now will define the legacy of Hogwarts.
Gregory, your friends are worried about you. They're here with me. Please come out. Gregory, I may have lost my temper earlier, but it was just a glitch. It won't happen again. It's been such a difficult day for all of us. Why don't you come out and we can play a game together? It won't happen again. It was just a glitch.
Gregory, be still. I think she's found us.
The time draws near. Prepare yourself.
Hey, welcome everybody. New segment on Nerd Alert where we interview people in the know, as I like to call them, whether it be video games, movies, television shows, whatever we discuss here on Nerd Culture. And we have our very first interview right here on Nerd Alert from ScreenRant.com. He's the video game editor. What's your official title?
Game guide editor.
He's a game guide editor. So that's more than any of us are. So if anyone has any knowledge on video games, it's going to be the man next to me. Will Sanamo, say hello to Nerd Alert.
Hi, Nerd Alert.
Say hi to the audience like this isn't pre-recorded.
Hi, audience. Oh, man, this chat is blowing up right now.
It's so blowing up. Okay, you actually haven't been to... Have you been to the channel? It doesn't... No,
yeah,
I'm kidding. He's also on Twitch as Pooh Eater. You've seen him in the chat before. So let's just get right down to it. We're recording this on a Thursday. Last night, yesterday was the PlayStation 5 event, and we'll get into that. But the pre-order PS5 madness that was last night, sites crashed. PlayStation announced that the pre-orders would be Thursday. Retailers jumped the gun and just GameStop crashed, Best Buy crashed, and you and I, before we got done here, there was a surprise Walmart pre-order that sold out in 3 minutes. Now, I know this was expected, but my question to you was, did the industry expect so much coming out of PlayStation?
Honestly, we didn't know anything that you guys didn't know. So every one of our sites was totally left in the dark. We got to watch the show right when it was live, and we learned all the same information. And yeah, no, they didn't set a time, so all the retailers were just like, screw it, let's get into Thanksgiving for Black Friday.
Yeah,
they just kept pushing it, and yeah, the insanity it was.
Did you think? Well, okay, so I mean, we can talk about PS5 pre-ordering process all day, but I'm just gonna get like angry and because I still haven't got my pre-order. So as far as the event goes, what do you think stole the show at that second PlayStation 5 event?
For me, I'm very excited for that Hogwarts game.
Yeah, the Hogwarts game, not going to be exclusive. The company that makes it tweeted out that it will also be on Xbox Series X, PC, and some of the old consoles, PS4 and Xbox One. Well, as far as exclusives go, what do you think stole the show? That's a better question.
The God of War teaser. Like, I mean, we all knew that it was going to happen, but that little bit at the end was a pretty solid little...
Yeah.
It didn't even say the name. It just drew that cool little symbol, and it just left it at that.
Yeah, there have been people decoding it or like decoding it, but they Photoshop and it just says F Xbox. Yeah, it's a funny meme. I really liked Final Fantasy 16. I was really hyped about that. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm excited for God of War, but I really like Final Fantasy 16 because it's like the first Final Fantasy that is like, it looks like it's taking it back to the roots of its storytelling. It kind of has a Final Fantasy 3 vibe to it. Like, what if the Final Fantasy 3 had updated graphics and like this was it? It was also cool to see Five Nights at Freddy's get its own PlayStation 5 game.
I'm curious how that's gonna go.
I think it
looked super fancy. Like, it looked like a fancy version.
Yeah, it looked like
something like BioShock. I think that would work out really nicely.
I hope a BioShock game comes out. But that Five Nights at Freddy, it seems like they're expanding on that world. I don't think it's going to be like you're stuck in a haunted Chuck E. Cheese and you got to pick the right security camera. I actually think they're expanding on that lore. And there are podcasts where people explain the lore of Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh, yeah, there's a whole separate universe that I don't even understand about that game.
Yeah. I get the appeal of that game, though. That game is terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Now, Demon Souls. Demon Souls is another one I wanted to talk to you about. How did that look for you?
I mean, it looks amazing. I suck at those sort of games.
So do I.
I tend to avoid them unless I have to, because, I don't know, I game to just chill out and have fun and kind of feel like a badass, and that game just makes you feel really bad about your life.
You gotta get good! get good, mother... Same way with Dark Souls. Same way lately, Tony Hawk. Jeez. But okay. So as far as the console war, we've seen 2 events. Xbox had an event, no pre-order. Looking back, they probably should have done it. Where do you see as far like we all know Nintendo is just fine staying with number 3.
Yeah. They're gonna do
but as far as Xbox and PlayStation is concerned, I think it's the beginning of the end for Xbox. Not necessarily Microsoft, but Xbox. How do you feel? How do you feel about Xbox's future after this?
I think that PlayStation is going to win this year. And I think Xbox is going to elongate. They're playing the long game. This whole Game Pass and the Netflix for video games essentially is the selling point, and the fact that they're pushing all their exclusives onto that thing, and it's $14 a month. Like, they are definitely playing the long game. They weren't trying to show off like, hey, we're better this, we're better that. I mean, they did a little of that in the beginning, but honestly, yeah, they're playing the long game. They're trying to stick around and be that console that it's like, oh, I don't have to buy games. Like, I just pay this, and all the games are here, and when I want them. So I mean, I'm still sticking with Xbox. I'm gonna get that first.
I will say, as a PlayStation user, the Game Pass thing does sound intriguing. And as far as Xbox's attitude, I think they have the right attitude. PlayStation's attitude of "we are the best" and "here, come get it." I think they could do that because they remained number one in PS4, and everybody gets a little bit of confidence.
And they have the better exclusives, like for
They
sure.
do.
PlayStation's gonna have the better games, but as far as like sales and overall longevity, I'm gonna give it to Xbox.
Really, on longevity? Okay. See, I'm thinking PlayStation has enough of the big notable franchises, and they have the better franchises, and I think that's what's going to keep the longevity going is these exclusive games of God of War, Spider-Man, the big Final Fantasy titles. PlayStation gets the big Final Fantasy titles first before Xbox. Wow, I thought we would agree on that. I didn't know we disagreed. So I'm going to end the interview because you're an Xbox fanboy. He committed to the bit and just walked out.
I haven't had an Xbox in a long time. Like,
really?
360 was my last one. Yeah, I don't even have that newer one. And but no, I mean, if you really think about it, like PlayStation is going to be the gamer's console. Xbox is going to be the console that your grandma buys you, or your parents are okay with because they know they won't have to spend money constantly and all the time. You know what I mean?
My friend said it to me today. Xbox is going to be pushed on people that don't know what is what, and they come into GameStop, and the salesman goes, "Oh, we're out of PS5, but we have this Xbox One S over here."
But I mean, it's more of it's a more approachable console. Like the PlayStation. It looks scary. Like look at
it's a I don't know the Xbox Series One X 360 whatever it's called looks like a big old mini fridge, though. I guess that would be more comfortable. So instead of having a mini fridge, you just have the Xbox next to your couch.
Yeah, you got this thing with like fucking flares on the side. Oh, sorry, no cussing. Flares on the side.
Oh no, cuss away. I'm not gonna edit them. I'm just too lazy to care. Like I'm too lazy to really care.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
How does the PlayStation 5 look scary to you? And that's actually a better question. Like
it's like hiding. It's hiding in these things and these fins that are like ready to attack at any time. It's the thing that like those are gonna break apart and it crawls out.
It has legs.
Super tentacles, yeah, that just skitter across and eat your soul. The box, I could take the box if it needs to.
It's like Roomba, but it kills. Okay, so you're getting an Xbox. What's the first game you're getting? What are you hyped up about as a game guide writer?
I'm getting the 100 and something games that come on Game Pass.
That's it. You're not gonna. Okay. I thought there'd be. I thought there'd be like at least one game you got it with the Xbox just to have it.
I think the first one, honestly, and it's an old one though. I want to play GTA 5 again, and I want to see it in this new fancy look, and I think that'll be a lot of fun. So I'm pretty excited for that. As far as their first party stuff, like. I've never been a big Halo guy, but
neither am I.
I'm psyched for that Fable, but that's not coming out anytime soon.
No, I give it like 4 or 5 years for like Fable, because that would just in Fable's history that just makes sense. That just makes.
I love that game.
So Nintendo had a event today. We're talking about how they're fine with number 3, but what do you think are some of the cool things Nintendo's coming out with that maybe if you have a Nintendo Switch but you are still shopping, what can hold the gamer with the Nintendo Switch while they're trying to get the PS5 or the Xbox One?
I think they just need to keep leaning into the indies because that's really what's doing it for the Switch. Like there's hundreds of games on there that are just amazing that that can keep your interest. But Zelda's coming out. They've been showing off the little bits and bobs, and this whole Mario thing. I don't like 3D Mario, so like all this stuff.
What?
Is annoying to me.
You didn't like Super Mario 64?
It was fine. Like
you didn't like Galaxy or Galaxy 2?
What? How is platforming fun in 3D? Like it's not. And Mario's a platformer. I guess this is a hot topic.
This is a hot topic. You have spoken blasphemy.
I disagree, man. They're fun, but like there's no longevity there. Like I can go back and play Mario or Mario 2 even, or over and over again. But these, it's like, okay, I found the moon. Like I don't need to collect them all.
I have no interest in going to Venus. I have no interest. Okay, I'll give that to you because every end of a Mario game is just like Peach bakes him a cake.
Yeah.
There's really nothing that, and like you don't remember that that's every ending until you're almost done with the game. At least that's how I am. I don't think I've finished a Mario 3D platformer since probably like 64.
Because why?
Because it's just like
play, but then it's like, okay, I played it enough. Like I don't have to see the ending.
It's not like you're gonna get to an ending where Mario dies. By the way, if that ever happens in a Mario game, that would be just amazingly crazy. And like Luigi carries on the franchise. They really get deep with the storytelling. But no, it's always Peach bakes him a cake and doesn't give him any.
They can do that whole like beginning scene from Up where it's just Mario and the wife, Mario and Luigi.
Okay, since we don't have anything to talk about on Mario, well, Mario Kart Home Circuit, that looks
fun.
That looks like a game changer for Nintendo.
It's not gonna have like long-lasting effects, but it looks a lot of fun.
I think
35. I'm excited for 35 too.
I think Mario Kart Home Circuit will have the same effect as Mario Party did, just like gathering your friends together, putting it out in the driveway in the cul-de-sac. I think there's going to be some longevity because like they make a sequel. Sequel has more features, like you can throw a shell at somebody, something like that. I think they can really expand on that idea and what they could put into AR because honestly, AR didn't look really even remotely interesting until that Mario Kart Home Circuit came out. I mean, I remember the 3DS had some AR to it, but it's just like, oh, but that's,
Put
not
the card down and watch Mario dance.
Yeah, pretty much. Just I have it looking at my knee, and Mario's on my knee. Like, but with
My
this,
biggest worry though is Nintendo's really good at creating peripherals and then giving up on them. And they're like, all right, we're done. We got enough money out of
yeah, we got 9
building cardboard.
we got $1 billion. Let's you know what? Let's put out a crappy Star Fox game. Let's do that. Let's totally flip them. Totally flip them. So at Screen Rant, what's happening at Screen Rant? What's coming out on Screen Rant that you guys wanna advertise? Like any special articles, special guides?
Nah, man. We keep up with everything. Like honestly, we don't do that sort of thing.
There's no special like top 10.
We're just the news guys, man. We drop the news when it happens, and then I come around and clean up the crumbs on like more details. Like, oh, okay, here's how you do this. And
There's no. I love your answer. I like you. It sounds like y'all are just a bunch of stoners. Like, nah, man, we're just gonna chill, play
games,
play games and chill. We find out anything on a game, we'll report it, but it's just, it's Twitter. Well,
no, we have exclusive interviews coming up real soon.
Okay, see, there you go. There you go. You could have you just made it sound like y'all were just, like y'all have like 10 followers. That's what you made it sound like.
What's your favorite game of all time?
Favorite game of all time? Final Fantasy VII.
We have exclusive interviews about Final Fantasy VII coming up.
Oh, are you lying to me?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. Why are you? You're like Walmart earlier. You built me up,
and I didn't want to tell you this, but I keep seeing tweets of Walmart slowly restocking everyone.
Why? Don't be lying to me right now.
I'm not lying. You can look it up. People are jumping on it and like wiping them clean real fast. Look, you can see his other monitor. Just
Were you fucking with me?
No, not at all. That's the truth. The what is it? Wario64. They're you follow them on Twitter, man, because they keep up with all that stuff. But yeah, apparently they got a little restock and that just disappeared.
Oh wait! No! Oh my God! If I could get this right now, I'm not even gonna go digital, even though I picked the wrong one. Oh no, it just changed. Literally just changed.
That would have
been
pretty good TV. It is true though; they have been slowly popping in.
Well, it doesn't say out of stock anymore on there. Yeah, it's out of stock. It doesn't say out of stock. Why'd you do that to me? Because now I'm broken again. I'm very broken. It's like, why am I even doing Nerd Alert? My viewers are gonna wanna.
Somebody spend the points on making him wear a mask or something.
No, I took that off. That got abused. That got abused. By you, but no, we don't. I don't think we do it on Nerd Alert anymore. Well, okay, just for the pre-order business, and we'll let you get back to just chilling. Just
what we do.
How long do you think this pre-order madness is gonna last? I mean, I would think with more time and the more people getting their pre-orders, the less of a problem this is gonna be. But at the same time,
like if they gave out the correct number, like are they giving these retailers numbers for everything they have, or they're like giving them a chunk and then holding back some for, before Christmas or something like that?
See, and I'm reading that PlayStation said it doesn't have enough chips, or it has to make more processing chips, and I'm wondering, because they like to do this. They like to say, like, oh, you're not going to get if you don't get a PS3 on launch day, you're not going to be able to get it until after the holidays or summertime, whatever. And then I always ended up with the PS3 at Christmas, or just a new console at Christmas, whether I was like an adult or a kid. Do you think this is hype, or do you actually believe PlayStation this year?
I'd like to believe them. I think it was unintended overhypeness. So I think that they knew they wanted to create some hype, and then because the retailers were not given any instructions, it blew it up even further. Like with Xbox coming up, in the 20-something, it set a time. So 11 a.m., Eastern time. It's going to be not Eastern, whatever. Look it up. Go to ScreenRant.com. We have
there you go. There you go. But that's his job now. When he's not writing, he chills, and then anytime he can, he plugs. Yeah.
I'm like the eat fresh guy. Or tag now.
But go on.
I'm interested to see how Xbox does with a specific time, and if it's going to be a lot more smoother, because everyone bombarded Target, everyone then bombarded Walmart, then they did this. But if they're all spread out nice and even, if it's going to,
I don't think PlayStation meant to hype it.
Yeah.
I think honestly, I think this is capitalism disguising itself as hype. I think because it all started with Walmart. Walmart jumped the gun, and then those other retailers followed minutes later. And then it was just like, well, wait, Sony's Twitter said, do you think in the future the best way for a console company to handle this is don't tell anybody the pre-order or the release date or the price, just contact the retailer specifically when you drop the pre-orders?
I think in the future everyone should do it just like this.
This is
the PlayStation.
I mean, we are, but at the same time, I'm angry.
I know you're angry.
I'm so angry right now.
I wasn't planning at all on getting the PlayStation.
Yeah.
But it still created like a fear of missing out. I was like, well, I mean, I could click the button, but like,
you were looking for some last night. Other than
I was looking for you.
And you're a great friend. I can't believe you were just doing that for me. Yeah, I was totally lost. I've gotten substantially better at Twitter right now. Like, I'm like, oh, this is where this goes, and yeah, because I'm trying to get this PS5 pre-order. Do you think Xbox will be this crazy?
I don't think it'll be this crazy, but I think they'll sell out.
Okay. I don't think they're going to sell out in 3 minutes, though, like PlayStation.
No.
3 minutes today.
You got a good 45 minutes to an hour to get yourself an Xbox.
Yeah. Go ahead and chill. Watch an old episode of The Office, and then just get yourself... Oh, forgot to get the Xbox One, or the Xbox Series X. Boom.
Which one are you going for? You said you're going for digital on the PlayStation?
I'm going for the digital because I'm just
interest at all for the Xbox.
Why should I get the disc player at a 4K disc tray when I can get a digital and download the movie in 4K HD? Like you know what I mean? And for $100 less at the same price as a PS4, like. That makes sense to me. And just the way the graphics look on everything on the PS5, the PS4 looks so elementary right now. After seeing that event and going through all this hype, I turn on my PS4 and it makes me angry because now everything
Look at
looks.
this muddy crap.
Oh
Like,
my
how do I
God.
play these games.
These pixels. Yeah, I'm getting like, I feel like I just got spoiled. Like someone showed me the new Ferrari and my Lamborghini's not good enough. Well, Will, thank you for being on Nerd Alert. I don't know how long that ran. If there's anything else you want to plug, go ahead and plug it. Nah, I'm just chilling. Screen Rant. Go to Screen Rant when we tweet and we chill.
Yeah, that's what we do.
If you need tips on how to, I don't know, beat Ghost of Tsushima, we got that.
Oh, we have so much Ghost of Tsushima soon.
How much Ghost of Tsushima?
I think I went through maybe 70 articles just in guides.
Oh
That
my
game is
gosh.
detailed, man. There's so much stuff to get.
How
That
many-
was the hotness.
How many guides of Last of Us 2?
Probably around the same, yeah.
You know what? I have some guide writing questions. We're not going to end just yet.
Okay.
How long so I assume you don't just do it in one playthrough. You do multiple playthroughs of a game to get the guide down, right?
Yeah, I mean, we don't like make a full-on guide. We make specific queries.
Okay.
So if there's a hidden key somewhere, then we'll, how to find the hidden key in Ghost of Tsushima or whatever. So yeah, I don't have a single person who has to play the game to completion.
Okay.
Just to write a whole one article. Yeah, we do a bunch of tiny little bits.
How long does it usually take to get like a complete guide down or done?
I'd get maybe we get most of the things within 2 weeks.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, and then we pay attention to what pops up on what players are finding and stuff, and we help advertise that. I like to do a lot of the modding community stuff, so we'll have a lot of guides on the coolest mods for Skyrim or things like that to kind of push their work. You know what I mean? Other than just the new release stuff, but yeah, I'd say in about 2 to 3 weeks we'll have most of the things that people are interested in from the game. And we always try to start, we'll push out the early game stuff first and then move into the end game stuff later, so we don't spoil nothing too bad.
Okay. See, that sounds fair, everybody. Go check out Screen Rant. 2 more questions. What's your favorite mod of Skyrim?
The one that turns the dragons into Randy Savage. It gives them a hat. I'll send you a picture. It's amazing.
Yes, please do that. Where can I get this? Is it Skyrim on PC? And then I gotta
Nexus mods. Yeah.
You gotta show me how to get mods.
Okay.
I want to do that. Last question: what has been your favorite game to do a guide on? Just personally enjoyable playthrough and an enjoyable experience, finding all the stuff and writing about it.
That's a good question.
I know I'm filled with those a little bit.
You got
just
me
every
on that
once in a
one.
while.
I want to just say Tony Hawk because I just love it so much.
Because this.
But I think I really enjoyed exploring Grounded.
Really?
That was
Okay.
one that I very much, yeah. I mean, because there was a lot there, and then all of a sudden there's nothing there because you found everything because it's still early access.
Yeah.
But it was a really fun world to kind of just go through and be like, oh, okay, how do I do this, and then solve it, and then get a guide up. You know what I mean?
Okay. May have to stream that and then use your guide. Something tells me with these PS5 games, I'm going to need a lot of guides. But Will, thank you for joining us on Nerd Alert. And when Xbox has an event, you want to come back, talk about Xbox and what their event was and everything? Would you like to come back for Nerd Alert?
Always.
Okay.
I'm your co-host now. Misty's gone.
Oh, no.
Okay, then you're gone and Misty stays, and it's me and Misty.
That actually, yeah, that actually works because I know my viewers and they would prefer that. They would. Will, thank you so much for being here. We're moving on to more news and updates in the nerd culture on Nerd Alert. All right.
I get to interview Will next time.
Get to interview Will next time.
Yeah.
No, he meant be on the show.
Oh, be on the show?
Like it's just you and him hosting.
Will's good people. I like Will.
we hope you enjoyed the segment. I know it ran like 20-something minutes.
But it was awesome.
Sorry, but I thought it was awesome. That's why I was like, oh, I'm not going to do it in 2 parts. I'm just
Yeah.
going to show the whole interview because Will is an amazing human being, a good friend, but also has an awesome job.
Yeah.
And I wanted to see his perspective from somebody that writes and gets paid to write about games and do the news for games. But yeah, the PS5 still don't have the pre-order, and you can follow Red Nebula Pictures Twitter, and we'll retweet anytime the pre-order's available. I just gotta get it first. I just gotta. I control the Twitter, so like if I see it, I'm just gonna try to give it a go first, and then I'll retweet it. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that. There's more interviews coming as season 6 continues, but Will is just one guest, and he might come back as a regular and just talk video games with us in the future. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it. Now on to some more news. Why is IKEA behind us right now? I don't know, really nothing nerdy about IKEA. I mean, it's build-it-yourself furniture, which is a no for nerds. No, I'm just kidding. IKEA is making streaming furniture for streamers.
That's pretty dope.
A line of chairs, tables, all this other stuff.
Tables?
I don't even know what that... You mean desk? You mean desk, IKEA?
Yeah.
Know your terms first.
Because they're Swedish?
You know, it might be a Swedish thing. It might be a Swedish...
meatballs?
I don't want to, like, do Swedish meatball jokes, because that's anti-culture. No, I don't know.
I was going to say...
That would be funny. That would be funny. You just have, like, a desk with meatballs on it. I wish I could do a Swedish accent. I can't. But yeah,
I don't know.
That is IKEA's news. And then we get to some really fun news coming up. South Park is doing a pandemic special. I feel like I've waited ever since the pandemic started. I wanted South Park to do an episode on it.
I agree. South Park has been my what's the word? My comfort show. I haven't watched in a while, but that's my comfort show. When I'm stressed and I don't want to think about anything else, I don't want to think about the outside world, I watch South Park, because South Park makes fun of the world.
If we needed anything during this pandemic, it was a new South Park of some sort. And I think the special airs soon, like tomorrow, I think.
Oh,
No, I'm sorry, next Wednesday. No, it's not tomorrow. Something else is tomorrow. Something else is tomorrow. But South Park's is Wednesday.
Wednesday, okay.
We'll see the date in the trailer because we're about to watch the trailer. So without further ado, this is the South Park Pandemic Special trailer.
Very proud to announce a Pandemic Special.
They're gonna try and make us go back to school. You really want to go back to that slavery? Dude, get out of my house! You could be spreading germs!
Welcome back to class. I'm your new teacher, Detective Harris.
You guys don't seem totally stoked.
A pandemic special, Randy? Really?
South Park, the 1-hour pandemic special. New Wednesday, September 30th at 8.
You are a child!
On Comedy Central.
That is my bad. It is not next week, guys. It is the 30th. I apologize. It's on a Wednesday. It's just on the 30th. Sorry, so many dates to keep in mind right now. So, that looks good. 1 hour. We all really need it. Should we review it?
Yeah. Let's do it.
I don't know. We should probably... I don't know. It depends on what happens. Because if something really bad happens in that South Park episode, I'll be like, nah, we can't put this on Twitch or YouTube.
We'll see.
Nope.
We'll see.
Nope.
We'll keep y'all posted.
It's the same reason I don't stream the first South Park with the abortion in it. Yeah, I just can't. I can't stream it. The first South Park game, can't stream it. There's like an abortion scene, so it's just like, yeah, I'm not gonna stream that. That's even I have like grounds and terms.
I was like, I didn't know that. I didn't know that was a thing.
So on to more news, and this makes Misty and I really happy. Doom Patrol. Pow. Doom Patrol has been renewed for season 3.
Oh my gosh.
They're actually, there was another DC show renewed today, and we'll talk about that. But Doom Patrol got renewed for season 3. It's on HBO Max, so it's now just an HBO Max property.
Sweet.
Season 3 is happening. If you don't have HBO Max, you can get seasons of Doom Patrol on your console and probably maybe Amazon. I'm not sure. But we highly recommend this.
Oh my gosh. The first couple episodes, I didn't enjoy it. I think we stopped watching it briefly. But then we were like, all right, cool, let's pick this back up. Picked it back up. Oh my gosh, the end of season. Oh my god. Just season 2, I was glued to the television. The end of season 2, I thought I was going to die because I didn't know how long we had to wait for season 3.
And proper thank you for the host.
Thank
Much
you.
appreciated. Yeah, Doom Patrol, the way season 1 ends, it's the way season 2 ends, and how weird it is. It's not the DC type of show you would expect. Like, it's really out there, but it's also really funny, and it's also like great storytelling, and they do the comic book justice. They do variations of Grant Morrison's work with Gerard Way's work, so this is like another Gerard Way involved project that's really, really good.
Even like as someone who's never read the comics, you know, it took me a few episodes to get into it, but then you learn things about the characters and you're like, oh, no way, like I developed preconceptions about all of the characters, and those preconceptions were proved wrong. So yeah, highly recommend
this
the show.
Is not like Gotham.
It's not like Gotham.
This is not like Gotham
No,
or
it is not.
Krypton. This is, we agree on both. We agree, both of us agree on this. So, please check it out, because we want season 4. We're glad we got a season 3, but we want season 4.
I recommend it. Like, I recommend it to my coworkers.
Hey, Horrible Gamer knows what's up. So
Jane's
excited.
character is the craziest. Yeah.
So you haven't watched it, you haven't met Jane, and everyone needs to meet Jane. But now to the next DC show. During the week, I was talking like it wasn't going to happen because it was hinging on a budget between DC and HBO Max and everybody involved in this Harley Quinn cartoon. But it was just announced today before we went live that Harley Quinn cartoon is getting a season 3.
Sweet.
This is also really good and really, really funny. So when the new season hits HBO Max, which by the way, this is just the beginning of DC Universe streaming service going kaput. Everything's moving to HBO Max. Once they build up Titans, I think Titans, which is like the flagship DC show, I think before they get to that 3rd season, they put Titans out on HBO Max. Because it's been slowly this process of putting the show, taking over there, and I think DC will just merge with HBO Max and just be exclusively on HBO Max. Don't get Mighty in here. He won't stop about Titans. Don't know. I don't know if Titans is any good. I haven't seen it because it's on the DC streaming service, and I don't pay for stuff that I haven't tried yet. Like I don't like go to the PlayStation Store and buy a season of a show that I've never seen, because what if I hate the show and then I just spent $20? It's pretty good. I hope. It's just a matter of time before it hits HBO Max, and then I'll be able to check it out. I know season 3 they are doing the Jason Todd storyline with him becoming Red Hood, because they said that on DC Fandom. So I'm excited about that. So waiting for HBO Max. What did you think of the Harley Quinn cartoon?
I really, really liked it. I haven't. Now he's gotten ahead of me.
I'm on season 2.
I think I finished season 1. If not, I was close to finishing season 1. I really, really enjoyed it. I thought it was freaking hilarious. I love all the characters. So yeah, I highly recommend it as well. As someone who is not a comic book person, I love it.
Now, and then on the Marvel front of television, Marvel has come out and said, well, Disney Plus has come out and said, along with Marvel. I guess when it's Disney Plus, it's just Marvel, isn't it? Okay.
Disney Plus and Marvel.
Since Disney owns everybody. The Disney Empire has announced that WandaVision will come out in 2020. It's not going to get delayed to 2021. So this is pretty good. That means that most of this, if not all of this is shot, and then people are at home working on special effects or something.
Yeah.
So this looks like it's going to come out on time. Now, every other Marvel project, including television and movie, is being pushed up to 2021. But Marvel, Disney, the Disney dictatorship has announced. Hey, they just own everything. Doesn't that bother anybody?
Yeah. I've seen this coming for the last 16 years. I wrote a paper about a corporate conglomeration back when I was
and now we're at the
22-year-old.
We're now at the corporate conglomeration, whatever word she said, part of Nerd Alert. Now let's get to this scene. No, I'm kidding. Like they're going too far. But yeah, that's so good news if you have Disney Plus. Good news if you are a Marvel fan. You will be able to see WandaVision, which I think is going to be an adaptation of the Visions comic book. Yeah, I can't wait.
Is the artwork similar to the comic book?
It's the storyline of the Visions, living at just living at home. It looks like living at home with Vision and being Vision's wife and Vision having a house and a family and everything. That derives from an Eisner Award-winning comic, the Visions. But from also what I've seen in the trailer, it's also nothing like that. So I think it's going to be like a Ragnarok Planet Hulk situation, where the storyline of Planet Hulk is in Thor Ragnarok, but it's not the Planet Hulk storyline.
I see.
I think it's the same thing with WandaVision.
I see.
Disney eventually gets shut down because they become a monopoly and the FTC won't allow it. I have a vision for the future.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's probably not going to happen. Moolah.
On the Marvel front, now this is... Ant-Man 3 has cast its new, well, I don't even know what he's playing, but he's in Ant-Man 3. He's from Lovecraft Country. Jonathan, oh gosh, I forgot his last name. Carsons. That's it. I'm sorry. I thought I was deciding between Parsons or Carsons.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, Carsons.
If you haven't seen Lovecraft Country, we highly recommend it. So far, we've seen the first episode. It is awesome.
Yeah, so he's going to be in Ant-Man 3. They announced that.
Sweet.
I just typed that into Amazon. I'm just going to confirm his name, because I'm going to feel real bad if I got his name wrong. But I believe... Oh, I'm an idiot. That wasn't his name. I don't know where I got Carsons from. Carsons or Parsons. Jonathan Majors is his name.
Tisk.
Oops. Jonathan Majors, guys. God, I'm embarrassed. But it's been a long week, alright? I've been ordering PS5 pre-orders, and I don't remember names well. Any name I say on here, I've looked up 8 times. So, anyway, I'm gonna leave now. And then, some good news in this COVID world. Boom! Batman has gone back into production.
Sweet.
After Robert Pattinson's COVID diagnosis. It's been 2 weeks. No word if Pattinson's gone back to shooting. This just seems like everybody else, directors, other actors, all the crew, Pattinson, no word on him. They might be just shooting scenes that Batman isn't in and just getting those scenes done.
It's possible. I mean, that's going to be more budget friendly, you know?
So Pattinson's, getting better, and then they're just filming all the scenes that he's not in, all those extra little blurbs before, Batman kicks somebody's ass, or like Riddler does something bad.
Yeah, I was going to say equally important scenes.
Well, no, they're equally important scenes,
Blurbs.
but I just call them blurbs.
I'm just messing with
I'm just saying that, okay. Let me test my theory. You've seen Michael Keaton's Batman.
Yes.
Okay. So which scene is more memorable to you, okay? The Joker dancing in a museum to Prince, or Bruce Wayne and Nicole Basinger's first conversation? Exactly.
The Joker.
Exactly. So I'm talking about scenes like that where you don't need Batman there, so if it's a conversation between Gordon and just anyone, I'm not going to remember that as a movie viewer. I'm going to remember
it's still
the
just as important to the structure of the movie.
It is important
to the structure of the
movie. It is important to the structure of the movie, but I'm just saying that's what they're doing.
Eric said Danzy is a blurb.
I am a blurb today. I'm very tired.
Dude, that's like asking who came first, the chicken or the egg.
Yeah, if you have something about Joker, it's literally going to be a Joker memorable.
Yeah.
And, true.
So
true.
I watched that movie a lot when I was a kid, And that's the scene I remember most out of all of it.
I'm sorry I called them blurbs, everybody. I didn't know I'd offend people, but I'm defending my right to say blurbs. That's what I'm defending.
It's fine.
But yeah, so this is still coming out on in 2021. But there's no more delay since they got back to work with Robert Pattinson. It doesn't look like there's going to be a theatrical delay. Robert Pattinson's young. I don't know if he survived this yet, but odds are he probably will, considering how old he is. And, you know, also his favorite game is Final Fantasy VII. He said in an interview.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Pattinson's favorite game is, and he said it was his favorite game, and has one of the only times he ever cried was when Sephiroth kills Aerith.
One of the only times.
One of the only times Robert Pattinson ever cried. Probably the other one was getting the Twilight mask.
And the other one was when Kristen Stewart cheated on it.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Woo. What's wrong with you? That is Batman. How dare you?
But before he was Batman, he was Robert Pattinson.
It doesn't matter. He's been crowned Batman, and you gotta respect that name.
before he was famous, I guess he dated Kristen Stewart or something.
Damn, Misty.
I just don't like Kristen Stewart, alright?
Oh, it's fine, but what if he's watching and you're just reminding him of a hard time?
He's crying for the fourth time in his life.
Anyways, so Batman's continued production. He was in Cedric Diggory. Misty straight up savage. Just talking good on Batman.
Hey.
You're like, hey, probably thinks about the time you got cheated on.
Hey, I'm in a good mood. I can be vicious and not feel bad about it.
This is how you are when you're in a good mood? You're just vicious? Don't even know the man. I mean, her pictures of her cheating on him did come up on the internet, so that's horrible on her part. But why would you?
I don't like Kristen Stewart.
I know. So if we're doing something on Kristen Stewart, go to town. We're talking about the man that got hurt. That's just, I don't know who I married.
If he's not over it by now, like, come on.
Keep going. Keep going.
He's got to be over it by now. If he's only cried 3 times and he's such a man, he's got to be over it by now.
Special 3-hour nerd alert today. No rant point. No need to cash in rants this time round, guys.
My eyes got big and I stopped chewing my food when she's...
I'm having a good day. I know, right?
It's a savagery on a good day. Oh my.
So what about Kristen Stewart again?
Kristen Stewart, I just don't like her.
Yeah?
I just don't. That face. She's not a good actress. Like, her character is a terrible person in the Twilight movies.
It is true.
Terrible person.
Animal cruelty.
Oh my god, this other, like, the second Twilight movie, it's like, oh, this other guy's hot. Maybe I should go out with him now. Like, okay, I was, like, in my mid-20s whenever those movies came out, but, like, this is what you're teaching young girls. Oh, that other guy's hot. Maybe I should date him now. That one guy's the love of my life, but this other guy's really hot. You know, the love of my life's out of town, so... Let's just date this other hot guy, because he's right there in front of my face.
Get well soon, Rob. Get well soon.
Missed your rant.
Oh, all right. Mario's got a CG animated movie coming out. I don't know how to follow what just happened, guys. Mario's got a CG movie coming out after the success of Sonic the Hedgehog. Movie studios are picking up more and more that they need to go to the video game franchises, and Mario is getting a CGI animated movie. No live action, CG animated, everything animated movie in 2021. Can we use channel points and cash in for Misty Rants? We might as well on the Misty stream. Yeah, on the Misty stream you can cash in rants.
We did that once. He did that once.
That was just I don't know what that was.
I'm gonna have to stream a different game, because like the Little Nightmares.
Mass Effect. You streaming Mass Effect, sweetie. You play Little Nightmares? Here's the Mass Effect trilogy.
Little Nightmares stressed me out, and I was like kind of like stressed for like at least an hour after I got done playing that game. So anyway, I'm gonna find a different game for the next one.
Here we go. Let's set up another one. What do you think about Princess Peach? Every time Mario wins, every time Mario like saves her, all she does is bake him a cake. What do you think about that?
She bakes him a cake?
That's all she does. Every game.
Bakes him. I think there should be like another princess, like Luigi's girlfriend.
Yeah, Luigi has one. Yeah,
he does.
Yeah, she's in Mario Kart.
I think there should be like a girl, like a princess party where they save the boys. That's what I think.
You think there should be like a Princess Peach game where they save Mario?
Yes.
That sounds ridiculous.
They should do that. They should. Mario gets stuck in a pipe because he's a plumber and he doesn't know how to do his job correctly.
I was just throwing out my misogyny as humor. Sounds ridiculous. Bunch of girls saving Mario. That's preposterous.
Peach a dumb-ho getting caught every time by Bowser. She has to be saved again. Daisy, Rosalina.
Get caught every time.
That's so woke.
Mm-hmm.
She's not. What?
Anyways.
Family show.
It was. It was. It was also like a pro Robert Pattinson show.
Girls get it done. I am not making fun of Robert Pattinson. Let's be honest. Like,
no, you're just saying incredibly rude things to him.
If he were watching the show, he'd be laughing right now too.
I hope so. I hope so. He's gone up there in Hollywood. He's a powerful man now.
He'd be laughing right now too. And
Okay.
he would be like, Misty, Dan, your show is awesome. I'm writing you a check. So you can make it, so you can do Nerd Alert in style.
No, it's like a check in glitter.
A check in glitter?
It's like check in glitter.
Oh.
Okay. I don't know where this episode's just been weird. All right.
I think you would cry for the 5th time, Misty.
This episode's been weird. We started off normal, and then we had like a 40-minute break, and we came back.
We did.
We came back, and now we're just bonkers right now. Welcome to the Alucard show. Jesus. Okay. That's our last segment. Oh, but yeah, Mario
CGI.
movie coming out. I'm pretty excited. I would watch a Mario movie.
I did watch the live action Mario Brothers when
Bob
I was a
Hoskins.
kid.
Bob Hoskins. Yeah, go ahead. Did you like that movie?
I don't remember. I was a kid.
I love that movie. I know, and I'm sorry, horrible. I know it's bad, but it's like the Street Fighter movie. I love them because they're bad. I can't help it. They're just, but they're lovably bad.
Yeah.
Bob Hoskins is Shmee, and Bob Hoskins is Mario.
It's fun bad.
Bob Hoskins, John Leguizamo is Luigi.
Oh, I forgot Leguizamo was Luigi. So I'm gonna have to watch it again.
I don't know who played Peach, but I know it wasn't like Peach.
Yeah, we're gonna have to watch it.
I don't. No, I mean I love it, but I'm not. You don't see me just randomly watching Street Fighter 2. I love it, but no, I'm not gonna take time out of the day to watch it. And it definitely isn't, hey, show your wife or anything.
Just that story came from left field into the dugout.
But anyways, Mario movie. No word yet on John Leguizamo playing Luigi, but it's in pre-production. It's happening. And guys, this has been a great episode. Before we get out of here, stream sponsor, boom, boom, boom. Get your custom-made bag and brew of coffee at this link. Thank you, Proper.
Yay!
At that link, and 10% off your purchase from using viewing Nerd Alert and being a Nerd Alert Red Nebula Pictures channel viewer.
If you know someone who loves Halloween, you can make them a spooky bag of beans.
If anyone knows Kristen Stewart's address, get her a custom bag of Misty going like this, and then it says, bitch!
That would be dope.
I think that's the theme of the episode today.
I think you should get me one of those for Christmas.
I am clipping what you said about Robert Pattinson, and I'm putting it on social media.
Do it.
She don't give a fuck. She don't give a fuck. Bag with Misty's Kristen impression. This is not what Custom Label Coffee, this is not how Custom Label Coffee wanted us to advertise their product. But hey, get yourself a custom bag and brew, and your purchase. Actually, we get part of that purchase, so it helps the channel out.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for if you're on the link right now. Other than that, let's go back. Where are we going? Let's go back to this, and we'll just sign off. We hope you liked this. I know you liked this episode of Nerd Alert, because this was insane. This was an insane one. You got old freaking angry Tori Amos right here. Just freaking... Namaste, Kristen, you whore. Just fucking going off. But then we also looked at the PlayStation 5 event trailers. We talked with Will Sonamo of Screen Rant about the pre-order madness and just what the future holds for a couple of the consoles. So we did a couple different things today, and it seemed to have worked out. It seemed to have been a fun, enjoyable show. I'm not sleepy. I put myself to sleep sometimes with this show. Are these uploaded on Spotify? These will be uploaded on the Red Nebula Pictures YouTube channel. You can go and watch the Season 6 premiere there, and also all the other YouTube content that we do, including movies, movie reviews, TV reviews,
trailer reactions,
Twitch clips, all this other good stuff on the Red Nebula Pictures YouTube. I guess there's not much to say until I guess you talk.
Until next week, when I will find someone else to lay the smackdown on verbally.
What?
I'm just kidding.
Is this gonna be
I'm just kidding.
This gonna be a regular thing?
I'm just kidding.
You're just gonna pick people we all like and just tear them down?
No.
Here, screw you, Paul Rudd. Like, why don't you age?
I like Paul Rudd.
I thought you liked Robert Pattinson. Look what you said to him.
I like Robert Pattinson. I was just joking. I don't like Kristen Stewart. Anyway.
You're odd. Okay. Thank you guys for being here. Horrible Gamer, Proper Slack, Master Umbreon, Exterminate. Who else was in here? Who else? Eric was also in here. Chaotic Sturdy. Anybody lurking right now, thanks for being here. Let's find someone to raid.
Umbreon.
We always raid Dr. Jevons. We're gonna try to find somebody else. There really is nobody else. Let's go to Dr. Jevons. Dr. Jevons is doing Jackbox party games.
Ooh.
Let's just type that in right there. If you haven't seen our friend Dr. Jevons, he's really, really fun. You guys are going to enjoy this. And for Nerd Alert Season 6, Episode 3, I'm Dan.
I'm Misty.
And we'll see you next week.